I don't think working harder in 2026 means anything at all, especially now. I mean, right now, times are rough. The cost of living is going up, groceries is going up, fast food is going up, gas especially has gone up. I went from like $70 filling my tank to a little over $90 to fill my tank. Since I've been back to the office 3 days a week, I am filling my tank once a week. So $90 to $100 is bang right out the door. Even basic bills is going up. Electric, gas, water, all going up. And there's people that aren't making it. I mean, this is reality. They're working two jobs, and in some cases, I'm seeing on social media, some people are working three jobs just to make ends meet in 2026, which is ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that at all. I mean, yes, you got to do what you got to do to survive, right? And I don't know how people are doing it. People are going out and buying brand new cars. They're buying $700 to $800,000 houses. Mortgage rates just went up. Mortgage rates have not been this high in the past 6 months, and it has just gone up. I just received a notification on my phone that mortgage rates are at an all-time high, and this really sucks. You know, it just it's a really bad time. You know, even people that I work with in 2025, I didn't receive a raise, but in 2026, this year, within this past month, I did receive my review and I did get a raise. But there's coworkers that I talked to just yesterday in the office that they did not receive raises, and they have a bigger title than me. They work longer hours than me. They know more than me, and they didn't get a raise. Very sad. These are really, really tough times. And everything that's coming up on social media, right? There's people with college degrees. I don't have a college degree and I lucked out and got a very good job. But there's people with college degrees that are struggling. They are living paycheck to paycheck. You're talking 4 years to 8 years of college to become an expert in your field. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, they're all struggling. Blue collar workers, struggling. Everybody is struggling right now, and it's very unfortunate, right? And, everybody's like, skip your lunch, skip your once a week lunch or once a month lunch. Don't buy your coffee every day. People trying to give you tips, if you will, trying to save money so you don't have these extra expenses. But a lot of times those expenses, those splurges that we don't need keeps you sane, right? I mean, every now and then when I pump my truck and I put $90 in, I'm like, do I really want to get a $3, $4 coffee? Probably not, because I can use that towards my next tank. Hey, you know what? Call me cheap, whatever. But when you're spending $100 a week in gas, you can suffer and not drink that $3 to $4 coffee. Trust me. But once in a while, I'll splurge and want to treat myself, right? I might buy a pack of cards. I might buy a box of cards, sports cards for like $40, $50, right? And then a couple of days later, I'm like, should I have bought that, right? But sometimes you got to do these little things just to forget about everything that's been going on so far in 2026. I know it's hard. Trust me, it's very hard, right? But sometimes you just got to do things just to make yourself feel better, right? And they say that people need to stop being lazy. They need to get out there and work. They need to go out and do this. They need to go out and do that. I have a feeling even if this workforce was fully staffed and everybody wasn't lazy, as they are now. When you go to a store and you're waiting in line for like 15 or 20 minutes because you have the same person running to a price check and the same person running to register, or somebody's got to take a return in and you need to check out, right? Or the new employee the other day when I went to Target didn't know how to check me out when I was buying my son a pair of AirPod Pros the other day. He was a new employee and couldn't figure out how to decline the warranty on the screen. He almost upcharged me, right? But hey, you know what? He was new, Gen Z. He's trying. He's out there, and that's the most that I can say for a lot of people that are out there right now, just sitting on their asses doing nothing and somehow still making it. They're still driving the expensive cars. They're still living in an expensive house. I don't know how. They're still buying groceries out the wazoo, right? But I guess the point of this video is it seems like no matter how hard you try in 2026, there's always some kind of setback, right? And I'm really hoping that this can change. Let me know your thoughts about this, and I'll catch you in the next one.